Thank you. Kevin Durant, an MVP, multiple championships, but he continues to add new wrinkles to his game and takes pride in that part of his game.
Yeah, last year it was the two-way play and the defense in the first 2.5 months of the year. They faded off. That whole team, I think, got tired. I asked some of the Warriors about it last year, just why they get tired when, you know, it wasn't like 17 was that grueling. They kind of rolled through the league. But I think it's just day-to-day, the bullseye being in the spotlight. Every arena you go to.
Best punch every game.
Yeah, you're going into Charlotte. It's the highlight of Charlotte's season to play you, and I think it does wear those guys down. I think the next step with him would be, can he evolve into a stretch five? What could he be Al Horford, basically, and take all the Draymond minutes when Draymond's not playing and just be the other five?
How many stretch fives are in the NBA? Can you count them on one hand, or think of them?
It's the Al Horford, and there's not many. There's not many. But, I mean, a 7-foot guy who's one of the best, like, 8 shooters of all time is your stretch five. That's pretty good.
Can Jokic shoot the three? He can kind of. Yeah. He's got an outside shot, doesn't he?
Unfortunately, Jokic stretches the other team's point total when he's out there. So he's a stretch the other team's total to 120 defender.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Setting the floor for the Warriors, Thompson and Durant, the deadly shooting wing pair. Iguodala out there with Looney, and it's Curry in at the 1 spot. Now here's Brogdon. A 14-point game for him in the win against Detroit.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Here's Curry after the basket by Milwaukee. Iguodala with it, now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Iguodala kicks it to Looney. Here's Curry with the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in Oakland.
And the last time these teams met, it was a walk in the park, and everybody got in on the act. Their bench was spectacular in that win.
And you can be sure they will be counting on their reserves to step up again in a big way.
Now, Antetokounmpo after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Bledsoe outside. Curry with some nice D. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Iguodala no good.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
Now here's Bledsoe. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Detroit.
And he really made an impact defensively. His 4 steals were huge.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
A lot of laziness going on out there. Still early in the game, but that needs to get worked out.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Antetokounmpo's physical gifts. On a dunk last season, he literally jumped over the 6'6" Tim Hardaway Jr. You remember the play?
Yeah, I think he's going to dunk from behind the foul line during a game.
He might.
Mainly because it's so easy for him, because it's like 2 steps and he can do it. But the last guy I remember being able to do what Giannis does was younger LeBron, where LeBron was such a sick athlete, like in that 2008, 2009 range, that he almost shrunk the court. And he would get a steal at half court, and then in 2 steps he was at the rim.
Exactly.
And you would go, wow, how did that happen? And Giannis is like that. I think Anthony Davis is a little bit like that too, where it's just the geometry of the court seems screwed up when they're out there.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Nuggets. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, the Golden State Warriors, a couple spots below.
And seeing where the Warriors are, they've had just the kind of season you knew they were capable of. I mean, they've got all the talent in the world, but how about maximizing it to the fullest?
That's been the key. This coaching staff knows what their strengths are. They play to those strengths. That's how they've gotten the most out of their talent.
Just 3 to shoot. Thompson inside the line, kept alive.
This is the opposite of how they wanted to start this game. 0 for 4 already.
The shot by Brogdon, no good. Warriors trail by 6. Thompson with it, now guarded by Middleton. Durant, the pass to Curry, over Bledsoe, and it's off the back rim, no good.
Unfortunately for him, the defense is slow to react, but he couldn't make them pay.
And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. Outside Curry. Pass to Looney. Durant in the corner, just 5 on the clock. Over Middleton. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Bill, one shot to win a game. You can pick any player. Who's going to take that shot for you?
Kevin Durant. I think he has the most ways to get a good shot off. I always look at it as, is it a quality shot to get off? So he can post the smaller guy up. He can shoot a 3. He's got the pull-up hissy jumper, as he calls it. He can go to the lane and pump fake and do a little drop step. And I just think he has the most moves. Some people would say LeBron, but am I getting regular season LeBron or playoff LeBron?
Playoff LeBron.
Playoff LeBron would be my number one choice.
He'd be pretty good.
Yeah, he'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
Regular season LeBron, I'm not as enthused about.
Shoot 2.
That's good from Durant. Talking about last-second shot instincts, Bill, you mentioned LeBron, KD. What about Curry? Where does Curry rank in that conversation?
Curry's good.
Top 5?
You can guard Curry in those one-on-one situations with the right people. I'm not saying you're going to stop him, but, you know, you put a taller guy on him. And Curry, to me, Curry is the greatest not in the offense scorer I've ever seen in my life, where he can get 32 and hit 10 threes and wasn't really involved in the game. Just, you forget about him from one play, and all of a sudden he's in the corner and they're setting him up, or he's running off the screen. It's a lot, almost like what Reggie Miller and Ray Allen were able to do, where, yeah, you run them off screens and you tire the guys out and you kind of hope the defense forgets they're out there. But he's not a conventional get-out-of-my-way guys. I'm going to get to the rim.
Absolutely.
Score like someone like Donovan Mitchell is.
That free throw, no good.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Bledsoe against Curry. Durant kicks it to Looney. Stolen by Middleton. One-on-one fast break. Brogdon finds Antetokounmpo. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. You know, you look at the roster of the Golden State Warriors in terms of talent level, Bill, where do you think they rank all time? Because they've put now 3 championships together in 4 seasons.
Yeah, it's a tough question because, you know, the Russell Celtics in the 60s, I think had the most talent, but you only also had like 8, 9, 10 teams in the league during those years. But they had teams where there was like 7 or 8 Hall of Famers. The Warriors weren't deep like that. But for what they've done in this era, I think to have, you know, 2 transcendent guys on the same team combined with 2 other guys who are in the top 20. So you have that. And then you have Curry, Thompson, and Durant, I think are probably 3 of maybe the best 8 shooters ever, or 9 shooters, whatever. So you have that over there.
Big statement, yes.
And then to do this in a 30-team league is basically impossible. So if you're comparing them like the 80s Celtics and the 80s Lakers, those teams probably had similar talent, but it was also a smaller league. And if you had a 30-team league in 1985, Kevin McHale's not on the Celtics. He's probably on one of the expansion teams.
Starting for All-Stars, the Warriors have.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I'm not sure we see this again.
I agree. And he makes the first.
In terms of height, Durant was not a late bloomer, already a 6-footer in middle school.
And both free throws good for Durant.
This is where he feels 100% comfortable taking all the free points he can get.
Pass to Lopez. Middleton against Durant. Now here's Middleton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Clock at 4. Stolen by Durant. To the inside. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer on the way. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Bill, since they drafted Steph Curry, the Warriors' fortunes have really changed. Would you call him the most important pick in the history of that franchise?
I would veer it a different way. I think it's one of the most important missed picks
of other teams
in the history of the NBA, because for 2 reasons. One, because the Timberwolves had the 2 picks right before and passed them both times,
right?
And took 2 point guards, neither of whom was named Stephen Curry. So that was amazing. The pick after him was the New York Knicks, and if he had gone there, you could make a case that, you know, he saves the Knicks. Or you could make the case that maybe he gets hurt wherever he goes. This is somebody that had really, really bad ankle injuries and was lucky enough to be in an organization in Silicon Valley where he got the right kind of treatment and thought about these new wave ways to treat his ankles. He relearned how he ran.
Core was strengthened.
He strengthened his core and basically took pressure off his ankles, where if he'd come up in the 1980s, maybe he plays 5 years and he's out of the league. And my point is, if he goes to the Timberwolves or goes to the Knicks, he probably gets hurt, and we probably know Stephen Curry is the guy who got hot on Davidson for 2 years.
And a bust in the NBA, right?
Yeah, or not a bust, or like a what-if guy. Like, oh, man, it's too bad that guy got hurt. And instead he goes to the Warriors. So
well, yeah, well said.
Really a great what-if pick. He has so many bad what-ifs, and this was the perfect what-if.
And so it's Golden State with it after the basket by Milwaukee. Curry passes to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Thompson's got 5.
Aggressive into the teeth of the defense. Clay showing he's not just a threat on the perimeter.
Brogdon kicks to Antetokounmpo. Here's Bledsoe, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
I mean, you can see it. He's way out of sync. It's been this way all quarter for him.
That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
Always a spirited debate, Bill, around the NBA. Which team was the best ever? I know you have an opinion on a lot of this stuff.
Yeah, I used to feel really strongly about my opinion on this, but I think basketball has changed so much over this decade that I'm not even positive how you could compare what this Warriors team is versus what I always thought the '86 Celtics were the best team. But the '86 Celtics were built, I always compared it to a hockey team on a power play where you're just trying to get closer and closer to the net and crowd the net. And they were just built around getting layups and the best possible shots. The Warriors are built around math and shooting threes and spacing the floor. And if you took the '86 Celtics and indoctrinated them in that style for 5 years, they all would have been shooting threes, and they probably would have done it better than the Warriors, but I don't know. So I almost have like the before after were theirs. I think the Warriors are the best team of the math era, but I still think the '86 Celtics were the best start-to-finish season anyone's had. The dark horse for me was the '01 Lakers, the second Lakers team. When Shaq and Kobe, they had won the year before, rocky first few months, and then they figured out whatever they needed to figure out, and Phil Jackson probably sprinkled some Zen fairy dust on them or whatever he did, and they just ripped through the league. And they came very close to going undefeated in the playoffs. So that would be my dark horse.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
If you're the defense, it's trouble being able to guard Sean Livingston off pick and roll. At his size, once he turns the corner, he can find anybody.
Picking back up, Bill, on our discussion of the greatest teams from different eras. What about those Chicago teams with Jordan in the 90s?
Mind the lanes.
You know, the best one was probably the '92 team. But I really do think the league got a little diluted there in the 90s because of expansion. I don't think there was, like, the quote-unquote best Bulls team. I think Jordan was so great, he made it look probably a little easier than it was. But, you know, there's teams, they never really went against a great center other than 95 and 96 against Shaq. And, you know, the NBA pretends this never happened, but the Magic beat them when Michael came back from baseball, and Shaq and Horace Grant destroyed them. They were just too big for them. So, you know, for me, I still think that Shaq-Kobe '01 team was really great. Like, those guys were averaging 30 points a game each that year, and were just unstoppable. All the role players were really good. They had Big Shot Rob on that team, and Fisher, and Brian Shaw, Rick Fox. Like, that was a really good team. But I still think the '86 Celtics, having 4 Hall of Famers in the front court, DJ, Danny Ainge, the home court advantage, Bird at his peak of his powers, like, I would still say them.
The Warriors shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. The Bucks building the roster around length and athleticism, Bill. That was a key reason they drafted Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, but I mean, I did that draft. He went 15th, and basically it looked like he was playing in the YMCA against 9th graders. We had no idea.
In the Greek League.
Yeah, after the lottery, you're throwing stuff against the wall. It was right around the right time to take him. I don't think they had any idea what they took. And also, he grew 3 inches after they took him.
It's amazing.
It is one of the most unbelievable draft picks in the history of the league. It really is. They drafted not just the best player in that draft at pick 15, but they drafted one of the franchise players of this decade with this flyer pick on this 6'9" dude from Greece, and was a success story even if he became an all-star. And it's gone way beyond that.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. A floater, and Maker sends it back. And now in transition is Bledsoe. Here we go. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Now let's take a quick look at the numbers for Eric Bledsoe. Averaging about 16 points, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Well, and we've seen defenses try to adjust, but he has the intelligence along with the talent, just finds new ways to beat them.
And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line. And it's Cook with the ball for Golden State. There's the pass to McKinney. Golden State moving it around. Now here's Livingston. Defense is right there. Back to Jerebko. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Bill, a top advisor for the U.S. High School Athletics and Activities Division, recommended that schools adopt esports programs. What's your take on that?
I'm all in. It's probably my son's only chance to go to college, so I really hope it happens. No, listen, the world changes every decade.
I know.
And you got to change with it. And the reality is esports is one of the biggest things we have now. And if you're under 15, you're way more likely to play video games and be good at that than you are to do anything else. So why wouldn't we be able to benefit from that? The whole esports in general, just the audiences they're getting and as a spectator event, that's been building. So why wouldn't that work for college?
That's good from Bledsoe. Thinking about how much sports video gaming has changed over the decades, Bill. Can you imagine a 13, 14-year-old Bill Simmons with the 2K product? You would just be all over that, wouldn't you?
You have no idea, Kevin Harlan. I was there for every step of the video game revolution. I had an Intellivision and an Atari. I had Nintendo. I had Super Nintendo. I had all 3 of the first PlayStations.
You played them all the time.
I played entire Madden seasons on the treadmill when I was like in my early 30s. Try playing any video game on the treadmill. Try it and try not falling off. It's impossible.
I'm sure
I've been there every step of the way. I'm pro esports. Basketball, I'm jealous of the people who can play 2K well because there's just, not sound like an old guy, but so many buttons and so many things to remember. I'm always so impressed when people just remember all the combinations and stuff. I'm jealous.
Like your son does it.
My son can
plays
do it.
again. I know it.
But I could have done it. I know
you could have.
I want to take 1984 me out of a time machine and just give me this game. I would have unleashed.
Yeah, but 13-year-old Bill Simmons would like what 40-year-old Bill Simmons is.
13-year-old Bill Simmons would be amazed that 48-year-old Bill Simmons was getting paid to do anything. He would really be excited about that. Just that he wasn't living at home. We would have been fired up.
Now here's Ilyasova. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Takes the 13-footer. That one a little long. Here's McKinney. Fires from the wing.
Have to respect the effort on defense from Tony Snell, doing everything he can to alter the shot.
Tie game in Milwaukee. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And pronouncing Giannis Antetokounmpo's name correctly has been a challenge for many, something he discussed before today's game.
The worst I've ever heard was my rookie year. A guy called me Antetokounmpo, and Kunupi in Greek means mosquitoes. So he basically said anti-mosquito.
And the mosquito, definitely not a good comparison for Giannis.
Yeah, more like a condor. But that last name certainly has a lot of people looking for nicknames.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
I mean, through one, you have to like the effort, especially on that defensive end.
There are several ways, as you know, to take control of a game. Getting stops is one of them.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Bell is out there with Yarebko. Then there's Livingston. And it's McKinney in at the 3, the small forward. For Milwaukee, they have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
That's good from Snell. And so Snell nails both of them. And it's Cook with the ball for Golden State, trailing by 2. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. He dishes it to Livingston. Back to Cook. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Cook's got his second bucket of the night.
Attacking on the interior, I like that attitude.
Kicks it to Maker. Now here's Ilyasova, defended by Jerebko. They grab their own miss. Ilyasova passes to Maker. Here's Connaughton, defended by Bell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And these are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA, showing you the top shooting teams in the league. That's the name of the game, putting the ball in the basket. The Warriors, number 1. In the 3rd spot, the Bucks.
And here we've got 2 teams shooting the ball so well on the season, and neither one hesitates to pull the trigger. This is a great matchup.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Cook kicks to McKinney. Bell passes to McKinney. Count it. Good. McKinney's got 5 now.
This is where it's important to have guys looking for opportunities. Terrific lead pass.
DiVincenzo. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Bucks have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. The first free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe.
And didn't shoot it all that well from the line in the first quarter. Doing a much better job now in the second, up over 80%.
Now here's Jerebko. 11 points for him in that last game against Cleveland. Livingston looking for the opening. Just 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Fades. McKinney, no good. Milwaukee in the lead. To the inside. It's stolen by Livingston. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. McKinney kicks to Cook. And here's Livingston. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And it's good for 2.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Maker. The kick out to Ilyasova. Money from the wing. Ilyasova's got his first 2 points of the night.
His teammate was wide open there. Definitely the right choice to pass it out and let him take the shot.
Pass to McKinney. Knocked loose. Jerebko with it, working on Ilyasova. Livingston with it. Takes the 13-footer. A shot off that time.
He got a good look from the mid-range area. He needs to shoot this one with more confidence.
Pass Pass to Connaughton. Maker dishes to Ilyasova. And the layup's good off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Milwaukee lead.
A nice move, attacking in the paint with confidence.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And this is what you got to do. I mean, if it ain't working, call timeout, try to figure out what you can do to fix the problem.
You know, also, it's just a chance to take a breath, regroup, get your mind set, and come back out fresh.
A different look for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Thon Maker. Chris Middleton comes in for Tony Snell. And Brogdon subbed in for Pat Connaughton. Curry against Brogdon. And there's the foul. It goes on Ilyasova. That's his first foul. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Durant.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Durant with the steal. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. A miss that time would have put him up. Brogdon against Curry. Now here's Brogdon, guarded closer. And the rejection by Curry.
Love seeing Stephen Curry get up and send that one back.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Brogdon against Curry. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Warriors have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting.
This is where Curry's excellent, ball in hand, making decisions.
Middleton outside. The three, it's good from long range. Middleton's got his first 3 points of the game. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
The 19-foot shot, and it's Golden State with another.
Thompson has one of the sweetest strokes in the game.
The Bucks trail. Now Brogdon. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Knocked loose. It's Curry outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 6 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
DiVincenzo. He's covered by Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Dishes it to Middleton over Durant. Middleton can't get it to go. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
I tell you what, how efficient they were at scoring the basketball, especially for an away game, that was impressive.
They did a good job of controlling the tempo, playing at a speed that suits their offense.
Here's Brogdon. after the made shot from Andre Iguodala. With the teardrop, count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut back down now to 4 on the bucket from Brogdon.
Yeah, going to the floater right there. That was pretty.
And Thompson kicks to Iguodala. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Iguodala. Iguodala's got 3 assists in the game. Middleton against Durant. Middleton outside. DiVincenzo. He's covered by Iguodala. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Warriors leading by 6. Iguodala outside. Outside for Curry. Connects from three-point range.
Timeout.
Curry's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Stephen Curry's catch-and-shoot jump shot is one of the quickest in the league.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, and some nights, you know, the starters carry the load, and then there's others when it's about the bench. That night, the bench won out.
Sometimes when you go to your second unit, sometimes the offense can bog down. Not that night.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Toronto. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And checking out Milwaukee right on their heels as they've got the next best record.
And I think for the Bucks, yeah, and here's a team that some people doubted coming into the season. Obviously heard all the chatter, banded together, and now they've strung together some great wins.
It's fun to watch. The guys are enthusiastic. The coach, the fans, they all just want to keep rolling.
Here is Durant following the basket by Brook Lopez. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Thompson against Bledsoe. Over Thompson. No good off the front iron.
He's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not to be.
Took him no time at all on that one. 12 points for Kevin Durant.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Middleton finds Bledsoe. To the middle. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
The free throw off from Lopez. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Thompson from long range. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Middleton against Durant. And Middleton kicks to Bledsoe. Charity stripe shot. No good on that one. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
And tonight he just hasn't been efficient offensively. That's a big reason why they're behind.
It's Curry outside. The rebound by the Bucks. Middleton outside. Shoots the three. Drills it from outside. Middleton's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Bucks.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Back to Thompson. Curry wide open, and the Warriors get it back. Durant feeling it out a bit. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. He kicks to Bledsoe. Pass to Brogdon. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
He turned on the Jets. As soon as he got that screen, they went right to the hole. Great decision making there.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Thon Maker's checked in for Lopez. And Tony Snell subbed in for Chris Middleton. So it's the Warriors now. They lead by 4. And Thompson kicks to McKinney. And there's the pass to Livingston. Over Bledsoe. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Hey, Bill, thanks for coming by. Fantastic stuff as usual. We really appreciate your time.
Appreciate being on. Go Celtics.
You can't root on these.
I'm absolutely rooting. That's my team.
And Smitty's so great to have Bill with us, a guy who's ahead of the curve creatively.
Kevin, he was a pioneer in blogging, Emmy nominated for his work on documentaries. The guy never stops thinking of new ways to produce content.
The Bucks have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And the Warriors also making a change. Bell's checked in. And free throw good from Maker. Greg, you look at the lineup for the reigning champs. When healthy, this team starts 5 all-star players at every position.
And even with Boogie coming back from a devastating injury, this team is scary. People immediately called it the best team ever assembled. Credit the front office, but the Warriors players still have to prove they are the best ever on the floor this season.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Monday, they'll head home and take on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Toronto Raptors.
And for that game against the Kings, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Maker misses.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Now here's Livingston, guarded by Bledsoe. Livingston kicks to Jerebko. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Warriors on top, leading by a point. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Steve Kerr. Coach, what did the team do in that first half defensively?
Just competed. You know, we have a very good defensive team, and our guys are getting after it. I think we've been a lot better defensively than we have offensively, and some of that defense has led to some transition and some open shots.
Something your guys always fall back on. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. Klay Thompson putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He had 12 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, I see a team that's playing smart, moving the ball around to the open man, just taking what the defense gives them. There's a nice flow, a nice energy, a nice synergy to the game.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
The thing I like is their aggressive approach and getting to the line. You know, when things seem to stagnate on offense, it's sometimes a matter of forcing your will. This team can generate a lot of points and also dictate the pace of the game if they play with that aggressiveness.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
Welcome back to the Great Lakes. We're back on the shores of Lake Michigan here in Milwaukee, in the buildings in the background at Sunset in Wisconsin. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And let's see what the defense counters with to try and control him here in the second half.
Well, you like to run more doubles at him, but the risk there is opens up things for everybody else.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are your small and power forwards. Bledsoe is out there with Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Here's Antetokounmpo. Basket good. Antetokounmpo's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Milwaukee. Curry against Bledsoe. Curry kicks it to Looney. It's Durant on the wing. Clock at 6. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Could have easily been an and one. Durant finishing through the bump.
Passes it to Brogdon. Bledsoe finds Brogdon. And the rejection by Iguodala. And Curry has it in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got 5 assists in the game. Bucks trail by 4. Antetokounmpo up top. He's covered by Iguodala. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
The mid-range area, perfect place to use your size advantage.
Curry against Bledsoe. Curry passes to Looney. Kicks to Durant. Pass to Curry. Over Bledsoe. Curry can't get it to go. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. The feed to Bledsoe. Curry with the steal. Antetokounmpo against Iguodala. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. So it's the Warriors now. A 2-point game. Stolen by Bledsoe. With the shot. Offensive rebound. And Antetokounmpo. That one will not drop. It's his first miss. He's 4 for 5. Durant against Middleton. Durant kicks to Curry. To the middle. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And it's the Bucks on the break. Trying to find Bledsoe. Gets it to him. Warriors have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half.
The Warriors have 3 elite scorers, but in the half court, Steph Curry is the key. It all starts with his ability to break down the D, get into the lane, and create for his teammates.
Bledsoe finds Antetokounmpo. Brogdon with it, picked up by Thompson. Middleton for three. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Iguodala, the pass to Curry. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Steve, you think about Curry inside. How about his finishing? I mean, just amazing.
A shot maker, not just a shooter. Whether it's pull-ups, floaters, English off the glass, he's high efficiency without being a high flyer.
First free throw is good. And you think about how the Warriors attracted Kevin Durant to the team and all these all-stars coexisting. It doesn't always work like that, does it?
No, and I give a lot of credit to Steph Curry, a two-time league MVP, but he never lets his ego get the best of him. His good-natured calm and sense of serenity kind of set the tone and maybe balance a bit of what Draymond brings to the locker room.
Steve, we know you're not going to become an official anytime soon, but is there a rule you would change in the NBA right now if you could?
Yeah, I look at the zone defense. I would love to go back where you're guarding your guy in some form or fashion. I know when I played, there was totally different rules about the legal defense, and it was basically imaginary line right straight down the middle. If you crossed that line, you had to go and double team somebody. I look at it right now, there's teams that are so good, they're just kind of playing a zone, and it's forcing us to see teams take more three-point shots.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Eric Bledsoe, Greg, one of the league's best slashers.
Yeah, he gets to the rim with regularity, and he finishes at a high rate, lives at the line. He is a nightmare in the open court. And let's see the stat sheet here on Malcolm Brogdon. He's one of the standouts over the last month. 4th in three-point field goal percentage. And, of course, he's in the top 5 in free throw percentage. It can go overlooked, but sure makes a difference.
And, yeah, he's one of the dead-eye sharpshooters in the game for sure. A top 5 percentage guy from deep. Just a hard man to slow down.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Antetokounmpo with the ball, and it's Iguodala picking him up. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 4 points. The basket there from Antetokounmpo.
Punishing the smaller man inside. Just good fundamental basketball.
Lopez with the steal. Bledsoe kicks to Lopez. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. And it's now only a 1-point Warrior lead.
What a valuable asset to the offense, having a big with that kind of range.
Thompson, left side. Shoots over Brogdon. The rebound by Brogdon. Bucks have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Bledsoe against Curry for the lead. And Durant sends it back.
You forget, Durant has the reach of a center. He can provide rim protection.
And the turnover again by Golden State. Cook is checked in for Thompson. Puts it up off the inbound. And Middleton the bucket on the assist by Ilyasova. 8 points for Chris Middleton. And it's Cook with the ball for Golden State. It's Durant on the wing. Over Middleton. And it's off the back rim. No good. Milwaukee's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo. Middleton looking it over. Knocked away. Here is Cook. He has 5. To the paint. Here's Iguodala. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Iguodala, the pass to Cook. Bledsoe against Curry. Takes a 3. It's good from long range. Curry's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Warriors. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Bledsoe against Curry. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got the game tied up here for Milwaukee. Here is Cook. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Pass to Iguodala. Here is Cook. Durant in the corner. 4 on the clock. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Middleton. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Bledsoe with it. Looney on him. Count the basket. Bledsoe's got 9.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Cook looking it over. Here's Looney. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. They double-team Curry. And there's the foul. It goes on Ilyasova. That'll be his second foul of the game. And some changes here for the Bucks. Tony Snell comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Eric Bledsoe. Milwaukee on D. The lead is 2. Here's Livingston. Drains the 19-footer.
Everybody talks about the 3-ball, but Sean Livingston understands his game. The mid-range game, he's a master at it.
Now here's Antetokounmpo, defended by Jerebko. And the double up Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. Poked away. It's stolen by Livingston. And now it's Livingston running. He can go all the way. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Banked in off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 12 points in just the second half.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Curry kicks to Bell. Curry looking it over. And stolen by Ilyasova. And they're on the break. Here's Snell. That shot no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. There's the pass to McKinney. Up top, Curry. 21 points in the game. And here is Jerebko. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ball's knocked loose. Curry passes to Bell. Over Ilyasova. Here's McKinney. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. McKinney's got 9.
I'll tell you, there's no quit in him when it comes to the offensive glass.
Here's Connaughton. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. Thon Maker's checked in for Ilyasova. And the Warriors also making a change. Durant's checked in. Durant against Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. There's Snell. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Smitty, with all the different arenas you've played in and all the cities you've traveled to as a player, Which city do you think, looking back, was the hardest to play in for whatever reason?
This is an easy question. Detroit, Michigan, Kevin, because I was raised there and played college basketball.
Gentlemen, 2 shots.
The ticket request going home was definitely hard.
I bet.
Because now you're starting to ask teammates, you're starting to ask everybody for tickets, and I just never had enough.
And it was expensive to buy tickets.
Yes, indeed.
And everyone wanted one.
Everybody. My first game, Kevin, ever back in Detroit, 300 tickets.
Oh.
Glad I had good teammates, though. They helped me.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
You know he wanted to knock down all his shots at the line, but he still did enough to put them in front.
And the basket by Curry.
How about the quarter he's having? Tremendous execution on the offensive end, helping to further fuel this lead.
Here's Connaughton. Pass to Snell. He feeds it to Antetokounmpo, and it's in there. Antetokounmpo's got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, we know he's been confident with the shot, a big reason why they're ahead in this game.
Curry with it. 23 points in the game. Durant kicks to Jerebko. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Jerebko. Durant's got 16 points.
And right there, KD inside, pretty stealth for a near 7-footer.
DiVincenzo goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Bucks lead by 1. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Outside Curry. They double team Curry. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so here is Golden State. Milwaukee has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Kicks it to Snell. Lets it go with a 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Curry on the wing. Offensively, he's been a one-man wrecking crew. His scoring average is over 30 points a game. A floater. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Kevin Durant.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Pass to Maker. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Antetokounmpo's got 23 points.
Extended the lead. This has been a great period for him offensively.
Back to Curry. Launches it. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. 26 points for Steph Curry.
No doubt about it. He's been a monster from deep.
By and large, defenders have done a poor job of running him off his spots. That's why he keeps firing.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 23 points in the game to the right side. Here's Connaughton, defended by Jerebko. Takes a 3, and it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Picked his pocket. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. His stat line has been terrific. As the quarter ends, he's already got a double-double. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And it's Livingston with the ball for Golden State. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Livingston and Thompson are the guards. Jonas Jerebko out there with Durant, and it's McKinney in at the 3 spot. Milwaukee's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Now, here's Brogdon. He's guarded closely. He kicks it to Maker. Pass to Connaughton. Just 4 to shoot. And the 3 off target. The Warriors trailing. Now Livingston to take the lead. It doesn't go for him. Now here's Brogdon. He's covered by Livingston. And Thompson sends it back.
Don't underestimate Klay Thompson on the defensive end. Perfect timing on the block.
Eric Bledsoe's checked in for the Bucks. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Brogdon against Thompson. Shoots. And again, the Bucks miss. And for the Warriors, they're shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. The pass to Jerebko. Golden State moving it around. And that one's good. Durant.
One of the more unblockable shots in the NBA. Durant, a near 7-footer out there with a quick release.
Final quarter of play, about 1.5 minutes off the clock into it. And that one's good, Brogdon.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
I'm so surprised in a game this close. I know it's easy to criticize, but the defense has to be better in the fourth.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Bucks trail by 3. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Two shots.
And the first one drops. Milwaukee making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. The Warriors making a switch here. Bledsoe hits them both. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Cook, the pass to Durant. Here is Cook. Guarded by Bledsoe. Stolen by Bledsoe. Drops in the breakaway layup. Bledsoe's got 4 points in the quarter. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to Durant. Iguodala outside. The basket good off the assist from Durant. And the Warriors lead by 2.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Kevin Durant last season becoming the second youngest player in NBA history to score 20,000 career points, trailing only LeBron James. That's elite company.
Stephen Curry's checked in for Golden State. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. With this game still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. We'll see how it plays out, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Durant. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And now a 4-point Warrior lead.
Former NBA scoring champion KD likes the looks he's seeing tonight, applying constant pressure on the offensive end.
And again, the Bucks miss.
And this is what he gives you, the ability to contest the shot without fouling.
Perimeter defense at a premium these days. You see the value in this kind of effort.
Milwaukee has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Shots good by Bledsoe.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Curry finds Thompson. Bledsoe against Curry. Back to Thompson. Lets it go with a 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. Bledsoe looking around. Middleton on the wing, defended by Durant. That shot wide open.
And that's from beyond, guys, right back at you.
This is looking more like an all-star game right now. Everyone launching from range.
Now here's Iguodala. Back to Curry from deep. Rebounded by Maker. Maker's got his 4th rebound in this one. Middleton on the wing. Now here's Bledsoe. Brogdon kicks to Bledsoe. And here is Maker to tie it up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
That free throw, no good. That one misses. And KD opting out of his deal, Greg, over the summer to re-sign with the Warriors.
And he did so to get a larger deal than he could have otherwise. Durant had already sacrificed money for the team before. Not a surprise to see him get closer to his value. Seems the super team will be intact for years to come.
Bucks trail by 4. Bledsoe kicks to Maker. Brogdon with it, picked up by Thompson. Middleton against Curry. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They've led by as much as 10. Durant for 3. Drills it from outside. Durant's got 17 now, just in the second half.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Bledsoe kicks to Middleton. Curry against Bledsoe. Down low, Middleton. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 5 assists in the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now here's Durant. Back to Thompson. The three. Rebound, Milwaukee. Maker's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Brogdon. Over Thompson. And he overshot that one, missing.
And this is a guy that can get you stops. Aggressive on the defensive end.
Also doing a good job of tracking the ball, contesting the mid-range jumper as well.
Now Brogdon. After the missed 3 from Stephen Curry.
You look at that lead pass there. He just has such a great feel for the game.
And so here is Golden State. It's a 3-point game. Thompson outside. At the elbow, it's Iguodala. Curry against Bledsoe. Shot clock at 5. And again, no good by Golden State.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Middleton against Durant. Middleton right side. Off the mark from 16 feet out.
When you defend a good mid-range shooter, this is how you contest without fouling.
Bucks trail by 3. It's Brogdon on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. No good from Bledsoe.
Fantastic rim protection. That's not in his wheelhouse to overcome.
And that one's good. Durant.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Pass to Middleton. Nice D from Durant. Warriors leading by 5. To the paint, hangs in the air, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight. Curry against Bledsoe. And he banks in the layup. Bledsoe's got 8 here in the quarter.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Curry way outside, sinks the 3-pointer. And the Warriors lead by 8.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
Timeout called, the Bucks. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Bucks trail by 8. Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo, and the pass to Brogdon. Trying to get open is Lopez, and that one's good. Brogdon.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Iguodala deciding where to go with it. They get it back. Looney with the bucket.
The effort from Looney on the offensive glass. A hustle player who really wills himself out there.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Kicks to Bledsoe. Back to Antetokounmpo. Iguodala outside. Over Antetokounmpo. Iguodala no good. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo passes to Brogdon. Lopez. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. 16 points for Brook Lopez. Warriors leading by 5. Outside Curry. It's Durant on the wing. Sinks that one from the post. Durant's got 35.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
The momentum is building, scoring in a bunch of ways. That's why his number keeps getting called. He turned on the Jets. As soon as he got that screen, they went right to the hole. Great decision making there.
On the wing, Thompson. The shot, no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Antetokounmpo against Iguodala. Fades away. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And how about the execution, really when it matters most? He knew he had the height advantage and just got the job done. No need to pass in that situation.
Now, here's Thompson. Back to Curry. Thompson outside. Buries it from 3-point range.
Timeout. With the game on the line, who better to turn to than Thompson for a big shot? A clutch performer who lives for the big moment.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're behind by 6. 24 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Middleton finds Brogdon. Bucks passing it around. Durant with the steal. And so they foul intentionally. And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Curry's gotten physically tougher, which can help you become mentally tougher. And the thing you like about him is he likes to put in the work.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game.
And the point differential just too difficult to overcome.
This is where it stings. You just want to keep competing, but deep down, you know it's just not your night.
And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Sean Livingston has really turned his career around, becoming one of those guards that you want to have on your team. He's a luxury because he can handle it and he can post up.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. Bledsoe right side. Latrey nails the triple. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve...